Hey, so I've just been out here with the sunrise, getting some light in my eyes and some movement in, and I've been really thinking about something recently that I thought I might share with you today. I have had personally in the last 5 years a lot of really hard things happen in my life. Um, I've had some very significant losses occur. I've had some very significant relationships um, break and and stop, you know, which is another loss, right? I've had some really tough stuff with my kids. You know, I mean, the last 5 years have just been extremely difficult. And maybe you have had a period in your life, maybe it's now, maybe it's not now, but maybe you've had a period in your life like that where it just seems like, honestly, the hits keep coming and there's just constantly something that's that's going on that's disrupting peace and harmony in your life, for lack of a better word, right? Because life like that happens. It just does, right? It does happen. Um, and I think that also, if you don't have big things like that, the dawn of social media and the internet and a 24-hour news cycle, also revs us up, keeps us, we're really not built to know what's going on all around the world. Like, we're built to be in community with the people right around us and focused in on the people within our household, our immediate family, right? With a little bit of knowledge of what goes on around us. That's really what we have the capacity for, but we are asking ourselves to take on the world on a daily basis, on a minute to minute basis, with no break because it doesn't ever stop, right? And it's not good. And so many people are living in high stress, or maybe your job is really stressful, or, whatever. Stress affects so many things in our body. When you are very stressed out, it affects your nervous system in particular in a really big way. It can really affect your vagus nerve, which is what helps your body to kind of switch back and forth. Naturally, the way that we are designed, we are supposed to like have a stressor. The bear is chasing me. Our body goes into a sequence of events. It sends out cortisol. It does all of these things, and then you get away from the bear, and then everything goes back to normal. That's the way that we are designed. However, because we don't have an end to the news cycle, for example, there is no the bear stop chasing us. Like, it keeps chasing us. So when all of that occurs, when that cortisol response occurs and all of that, we're supposed to be running from the threat. But we're not necessarily running from, literally, physically running from the news, or, you know what I mean? And so I think what's happening is that we're not completing that stress cycle. And so we're just holding all of that in. And none of us are getting enough movement, most likely. And we're not getting the cleansing rays of the sun and all of that. So what I think I need to do, and maybe it would be helpful to you, is not running, not like intense workouts, but definite, like intentional, lymphatic, moving, cleansing movements, like Qigong or Ki Yoga or somatic yoga or something like that each day, to help my body process all of these emotions and get them out. So think about that. Let me know if you think that might resonate with you a little bit. Is there something that you need to process physically? Because when we focus on these little things, that's when everything really is going to be okay.